Hey everyone, I'm Tolu Adeagbo. We're Youth News, and we're here to talk about all the hot topics that are affecting Gen Z. Here I have my co-hosts, Janay Jefferson and Danielle Kelley. Now we're gonna look at this tweet that Kanye, whatever you want to call him, said. He talked about losing his queen. We're gonna show you right here. London, I know how you feel. I lost my queen too. Kanye. But speaking of, speaking of losing a queen, a country with 1 billion people lost their queen. Queen Elizabeth II recently just passed away. And here we have a photo of her in her casket. So you guys I know it's kind of sad. How do you guys feel about this?
It's not sad.
Not really?
It's not sad. How old was she? Like 94?
96.
96. So it wasn't like, oh, she died suddenly. No one knew. No.
They saw it coming. I thought she was gonna hit 100. Her mom, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother,
yes,
lived to be 102, which is crazy.
Wow. Oh, interesting fact about her? So since Queen Elizabeth, took the throne so young, she was basically retired. So what she would do is she would watch TV every day and pick out which celebrity she liked, and then she would fly them in to perform for her personally.
No way.
Serious?
Yeah, so she brought in Liberace to perform for her because she was obsessed with him.
I believe it.
Oh my God, I believe that.
That's a way to live.
Yeah.
Imagine you watch Real Housewives and you're like, I want to meet Nene.
Yeah.
I want to meet Kenya or
Let
something
me just
like
fly
that.
them in.
And you just bring them in.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she hasn't brought Adele. I know that's crazy. I know that sounds kind of weird. I was looking it up and I was like, wow, Adele never met the Queen.
Really?
She only met now King Charles, of course. But yeah, she only met him, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
Adele?
Yeah, Adele.
What's her correlation with them?
No,
Because she's from the UK and she's like an international star.
Right.
So you would think Beyonce met Obama, you would think Adele would meet the Queen.
Right.
No, the Spice Girls met the Queen.
No way.
Yes, when they were at their height, they
Oh
performed
my
for the
God,
Queen.
I love that.
Okay, so she
No
picked and
way.
chose. She was
Yeah.
like, I don't know about Adele.
She
I don't
didn't
know
care about
Portia,
Adele.
But
Yeah.
the Spice Girls.
Do you think how do you think people feel about this though? About her death?
I think it's a mix.
I think it's a
Same.
mix. I never followed the Queen. I don't
Same
know
here.
much. That's why I'm kind of silent on this one. I really don't know much about her.
I kind of started following her, which is so weird, after she died because I was like,
Yeah.
dang,
Right.
she reigned for 70 years.
Mm-hmm.
She became the queen because her father died at such a
Yeah.
young age, and then that led me to the show The Crown.
Yes, which is
And
excellent.
I didn't get to finish it yet, but I plan to. And I was watching, I was like, dang, they're showing she was such a sweet person, but there is a specific group of people, African Americans. They're not a big fan of her right now.
You're not.
They are eating her up on Twitter right now.
Oh, the jokes.
It's
There's so many.
crazy. They're talking about Diana's gonna beat her up at the gates
I
of
know that's
heaven.
right. I know
Somebody
that's
said
right.
she's not going to the same place in Diana.
No.
It's crazy. It is so crazy. And apparently they don't like her because she never really tried to fix the mistakes that her
No,
ancestors made
she didn't.
with colonizing people and
Nope.
doing all of that.
Right.
So what's your take on that though?
I think she was very implicit because even on her crown, her royal jewels, it was diamonds stolen
From
from African
Africa,
countries.
yeah.
At one point, at no point did she ever denounce the colonialism. At no point did she say, I'm going to return these back to the country to be in a museum. No, that was her bling. She showed it off.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, because at first I was looking into it if she was the one that did it, but then I guess I looked into it. They said it was her ancestors.
Yeah,
but
it was her previous.
in the time we live in now, you would think that she would have at least said something, stepped up and
Acknowledged
took
it.
charge and
Yeah.
acknowledged it. And then people even believe she is the reason why Diana died.
Oh,
That's another reason why people don't like her.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah,
Not
yeah, I do.
exactly the car crash, but I think
I believe
how
it was-
she was attacked in the press.
Yes,
Because
yes.
Prince Charles was showing his entire behind
Yes.
over Camilla not
Yes.
being a good heir. So who do I have to choose? Putting all the pressure on my son who's going to be the heir or his about to be ex-wife?
And then they did the same to Meghan Markle.
Exactly.
I was
Yeah.
why
Because
would you
Prince William stayed cheating on Kate.
Right.
Yeah.
Stay cheating.
Yes.
So instead of putting pressure on that, they did, let's attack Meghan.
Meghan.
Attack her. Yep.
Because they were saying that they were afraid that the baby was gonna come out a darker skin tone.
Too brown.
Me personally, I did not think the baby was going
No.
to because I was like, okay, she's a lighter complexion, and Harry's also a lighter complexion. I was
Exactly.
expecting the baby to come out lighter. They just really wanted to poke and pick at her.
Someone really said do a Punnett square, and they
Yeah.
did it. And like, if you look
I
at
love
this,
those things.
mostly white.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
black in there.
And like her and Diana were the most hated women in the castle castle.
Like
but by the royals.
The system, they call it.
Isn't it the monarch?
Yeah, the
Yes.
monarchs.
Oh, I'm
yeah.
surprised I knew that.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, too.
and it's all fell back on the queen.
Oh, all
It's
fell back
all
on her.
fell back on Queen
because
Elizabeth.
she controlled it all. And you could say, oh, well, there's people above her who's controlling it. She's a grown woman. She was 70 years.
Yeah.
She could say anything. And they would listen to whatever she told
Yeah.
them to do. Because she's running it.
Yeah.
She's running it.
Yeah.
And you know, speaking of running, if you would like to see more hot topics, you can run to the Youth News Network.